टीवी पे हमेशा लोगों को इंट्रोड्यूस कराया है और पाकिस्तान की इमेज को बहाल ही किया है। मैंने टीवी चैनल या स्क्रीन कभी अपने फ़ायदे के लिए इस्तेमाल नहीं किया और ना मैं करूँगा, मेरा वादा है आपसे। लेकिन आज आप मुझे एक वादा कीजिए कि आप ज़रूर आज डोनेट करेंगे, आज आगे बढ़ के मदद करेंगे और आपकी मदद की ज़रूरत है। मैं पाकिस्तान के लिए दर दर की भीख मांग सकता हूँ, मुझे कोई शर्म नहीं अपने मुल्क के लिए भीख मांगने के लिए, क्योंकि वो मेरा वतन है, उसने मुझे पहचान दी है और वो मेरा डेस्टिनेशन भी है। वो मेरी मट्टी है जहाँ पे मैंने जन्म लिया है। मैं उसको कैसे भूल सकता हूँ? उस मट्टी से मुझे प्यार है और उस मट्टी का जो कर्ज़ है और जो एहसान है मैं भूल नहीं सकता, मैं चुका नहीं सकता हूँ। आज जो दुनिया में जहाँ जहाँ डॉक्टर आबाद हैं उनको डॉक्टर बनाने में पाकिस्तान ने अहम और कलीदी किरदार अदा किया। अगर आप किसी भी डॉक्टर से पूछें कि उसने अपनी तालीम हासिल करने के लिए कितना पैसा दिया है, तो ये ना होने के बराबर है, बल्कि मुफ्त उस गरीब तरीन मुल्क ने लोगों को इंजीनियर बनाया, डॉक्टर बनाया, मुफ्त। अब अमेरिका में डॉक्टर बनिए, इंजीनियर बनिए, आपको पता चल जाएगा कि कैसे बनते हैं और कितना पैसा खर्च होता है। तो आपका फ़र्ज़ है कि आगे बढ़िए, सपोर्ट कीजिए। आइए नाज़रीन, तो आपके लिए चलता हूँ आज के भरपूर प्रोग्राम में। मुझे उम्मीद है कि आप प्रोग्राम पसंद करेंगे और आप आगे बढ़ के मदद करेंगे। मुझसे वादा कीजिए, जो जो मेरे टीवी देखने वाले हैं, जो जो मेरे प्रोग्राम देखते हैं सफ़ीर पाकिस्तान, जो आज स्क्रीन के सामने बैठे हैं, वो आगे बढ़ें, मदद करें। $5, $10, $1, जो भी है, आगे बढ़िए और मदद कीजिए। नाज़रीन, इसके अलावा हम खुशामदीद कहेंगे हमारी न्यू कौंसल जनरल रिफ़त मसूद जो है, वो उन्होंने चार्ज संभाल लिया है लॉस एंजल्स का। शी वाज द डिप्टी हाई कमिश्नर इन इंडिया और अनकरा में भी रह चुकी हैं। बहुत तजर्बाकार और सीनियर डिप्लोमेट है, लंदन में भी रह चुकी हैं और अपनी खिदमत अंजाम दे चुकी हैं। पेशावर से इनका ताल्लुक़ है, कज़लबाश हैं ये, और बहुत ही एजुकेटेड हैं और बहुत ही अच्छी सुथरी और साफ़ ज़हनियत की मालिक हैं। और उनका कहना है कि उनके दरवाजे हर आम ख़ास के लिए खुले हुए हैं और वो किसी भी पार्टी को या पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को लीड नहीं करती हैं, वो सिर्फ अपने मुल्क को लीड करती हैं जिसका नाम है पाकिस्तान। तो आज उनसे भी आपकी मुलाकात होगी इसके प्रोग्राम में। आइए, प्लस फरमाइए ये रिपोर्ट। आपका अपना सफ़ीर पाकिस्तान नज़र आता है।
Tonight we want to bring the attention of the whole world, and especially American world, to this crisis. We are arranging a charity fundraising event tonight, but before that we are holding this press conference where we are humbled to have so much support from all angles, including congressional, city, state, political, Hollywood, entrepreneurs and social circles. What media can do, nobody else can do. If we can spread this word to the people, the devastation.
We need to show our hearts, show our compassion, reach in our pocket, and do our very best to respond to this terrible tragedy. So thank all of you for caring, thank all of you for giving, and for doing what God would want us to do, to reach out to our fellow human beings who are in need.
Pakistan is underwater and 25 million people are affected, which is more than the entire population of some countries such as Taiwan, which is 20 million, or Afghanistan, and almost equal to the population of Iraq.
10 million people have been displaced. People are living day to day. People are starving. People don't have shelter. People don't have proper clothing. Fortunately, the world community is coming forward thanks to worldwide efforts. But Los Angeles is also going to come forward in a great way and has been. Dr. Mahmood has been there to Pakistan before when other disasters have occurred, earthquakes included. And I think the key is showing solidarity for a very important cause. And all of us here are just pleased that so many people are showing up in this great hotel to show support for the people of Pakistan. Thank you very much for the leadership.
This is important for the people of Pakistan. It's important for the people of Los Angeles who see this tragedy unfolding day after day and say, we've got to be there to help. And with this association of physicians of Pakistani descent, we know that aid is going from Los Angeles in skilled hands, not just money, but knowledge. This tragedy has already caused homelessness and injury that exceeds the Indian Ocean tsunami, the 2005 Kashmir earthquake, and the 2010 Haiti earthquake combined.
It is time for us as a human family to step up. The UN said that we are hundreds of millions of dollars short in pledges that we need, and it starts where? Well, right here, in our own backyards, in our own workplaces, in our own communities. And we certainly, from the City of Los Angeles, will be posting places that people in Los Angeles can give money, and I do want to think the most important thing that I can say is actually the website that people can visit to donate. So please visit appna-socal.org. I'll say that again, it's www.appna-socal.org to get involved and to take action. Los Angeles loves Pakistan. We know that Pakistan loves Los Angeles, and now it's time to make sure that we prove it. Thank you.
I never see you crying with tears when you are asking the money from the American community. So what message you are taking away from this press conference?
I'm encouraged. I hope that people will donate. I'm hoping that people will open up their hearts and their checkbooks and give to the people of Pakistan.
I'm very happy tonight that ordinary Americans are reaching into their pocket to help people who are victimized halfway around the world. And Lord knows we have problems here at home. People are suffering, they're out of work, and many of us are responding with checks. But when another fellow human being is victimized by this incredible, massive flooding, you just have to show your compassion and your humanity. And I think the money will help, and the fact that Americans care about people halfway around the world, I think is a very positive message.
You will hear time and again tonight about the extent of tragedy tonight, extent of the tragedy, which started from Himalayas and went all the way about 1,400 miles to Indian Ocean. That water swept away thousands of small villages to towns to cities. 25 million people as of yesterday have been affected. Over 10 million people have been displaced. And those 10 million people do not have any bright hope to go back to those homes because those homes are either wiped away or so badly damaged that they are not livable. At this point, for them to find a small space to sleep, to find minimal amount of food, and to find clean water is a great challenge. We have to come up and come forward to see those people with the eyes of humanity, not with the eyes of black or white or brown, but with the eyes of passion and sacrifice. Ladies and gentlemen, we can miss a meal, we can miss a movie. Maybe we should not buy a pair of shoes this week, but few dollars can save starving kids.
Because right now, I think all of us probably emotionally are at the same point. How, for a moment, can you begin to feel the pain and the suffering, not just of 100,000 people, but 1 million or 10 million or 25 who have been affected, 25 million people? In the Talmud, there's a question that's asked, if you had $100 to make it in current terms, should I give the $100 to one person, or should I give $1 to 100 people? What is the right answer? What is the ethical thing to do? And in the Talmud, the rabbi who's asked this question answers by saying, well, of course you have to give $1 to 100 people. Because life on earth is about always giving whenever we are asked. Not to be overwhelmed by each one of these disasters. It's Haiti this week, and it's Pakistan another week, and suddenly it's New Zealand this week, and Chile another. How can I ever make a difference? I'll have to choose one or the other. It's about giving something small always. And the United States, I'll end with this, may be the last or the lone superpower on this earth. But we are a nation of immigrants, some of us willing and some unwilling who were brought here. What better way to honor our own tradition than to help those migrants who are now displaced by this disaster? And what better way to prove that we are a superpower, not by the might of our economy or the size of our military forces, but by the generosity of our hearts. And as I said at the press conference, I know Pakistan loves Los Angeles. That is manifest in this room. But I know that tonight, Los Angeles loves Pakistan as well. Thank you very much.